Praise 1025 Atlanta's Inspiration Station. Nico here, another Nico Flow Show. And listen, we back on the great couch. This time I'm joined by my 305 homie. Got God in my life, everything just right. Yeah, Otis Kemp is in the building.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Man, we out here walking on water, eating fish and grits.
Man, listen, man, I'm so glad to have you, man. We talked a little bit off camera, man. And I just want to say, before we start this thing off, how proud I am. You've been consistently consistent with dropping heat. Man, when my wife is a fan of you, I know you doing something right, man. And I just want to say thank you for just continue to just push the gospel in a different era. But, man, let's talk about this music because you've been dropping a lot. Got a lot of great things going on, man. You know, you hit us with Daily Bread.
Yeah.
And then you gave us, you know, you and Lena Bird Miles has been killing the charts,
Shout out
man.
to Lena.
Yes, with everything. And, let's talk about what's going on with Otis Kemp. How's it been going, man?
Man, it's going amazing, man. You know, just to see people resonate with the music and to see that, you know, when I hear the comments from people, just regular people, you know, of course you like to hear it from your peers in the industry.
Yeah.
But when you hear from people just leaving comments on YouTube and just saying, oh, this is my jam, and this song, I play it all day, and this helps me through certain things, that right there is the highest level of an accolade that I can receive.
Yeah.
Because it's about the people. It's about the gospel. We're just presenting it in a different way. And, you know, I tell people all the time, Paul and Peter, they was on the same team.
Yeah.
But they had different ways to present the gospel.
Yes.
And so people begin to understand that Jesus talked to the disciples different than he talked to the regular people.
on, yeah.
And then, therefore, we'll understand kingdom. And so I'm pushing the kingdom.
Yeah. And what I love about you, Otis, like I mentioned a little earlier, that you are resonating with a totally different demographic.
Yeah.
And I think that is so key, even from the videos that you release, your style. Don't let Otis fool y'all. This brother can dress down, okay? Last year at the Stella Award, brother had a white suit on the pre-show and the all red at the main. You didn't think I remember, did you?
You remember?
But, man, that's how dope you are to the culture.
Thank
and I
you,
think it's much needed. And I don't think we should get so caught up in trying to be like the next person. And I love that you don't do that. So let's talk about this new project, which I hear is dropping in June. What can you tell us about it?
Man, this project is gonna explode, not just in the church, but in the world, because it's something that I'm actually beginning to see that people that are not just in church, they're just beginning to say, man, what is this? Let me turn this up. Or they're leaving comments on our pages, and the songs we're putting out, it's just reaching the outside. It's reaching the world. And if I have the world singing about Jesus, I done my job. So this project is something that's going to it's going to do something for the kingdom. I don't think I have something better than the next person. I just have what God gave me. And I think that's the same thing with you or anyone else. You know, you got to use what God gave you. At one point in time, I wanted to be like a Fred or like a John P. Key. I was like, well, why can't I just write simple songs? Or, you know, and God was telling me, no, I told you to do this. This is what I downloaded into you. And if you try to be like somebody else, it won't work. You know what I mean? So I got to be the best Otis Kemp I can be. And trying to just figure out and navigate through this, you know, this whole situation of this industry is interesting. So the album is called 3910, Where It All Began.
Okay.
And it's dropping June. I got another single dropping May 24th.
Okay.
And that one's called Celebrate. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tell you.
And
like,
I hear Jason Claiborne got something to do with this track. See,
yeah,
I be paying attention.
Yeah, I got my brother on there with me, man.
Yeah.
Jay. Let me say this. I met Jason Claiborne at the Stellas. You know, I was a new kid on the block the first year, not last year, and I didn't know anybody. Him and Brian Courtney Wilson walked up to me and was like, "Yo, what up?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to me, I like genuine people.
Yes.
You know, I didn't have a #1 record, nothing.
Yeah.
He just saw me. He looked at me. He like, oh boy, I see you, boy. You know what I'm saying? So we connected.
Yeah.
You know, JB Fresh too, and we just since that day we've been rocking ever since. We FaceTime, we and you know we share information and we encourage each other.
That's
you know what I
good.
mean?
That's good.
And so he's on this record. It's called Celebrate, and man, this record is one of them.
It's one of them.
No, it's one of them. I know you.
It's one of one.
You and Dwight gonna love it. I already know how y'all.
I can't
my
wait.
Jersey crew.
Yes. You know, hey, Dwight, you hear that?
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. And I want to hit on something that you just spoke about. And I literally just had this conversation. It took me all of this time to understand that me being me is enough.
Come on.
Man, let me tell I literally had this conversation last night. So the fact that you are bringing it up, that's why you were hearing the wows, because this is nothing but God. I literally told somebody, I said, when I started doing Bridging the Gap, I said, man, this, I don't know how they gonna get it. I don't know if they gonna relate to it.
Yeah.
People may think I'm just doing too much, whatever like that, man. But I said, my job is to get those who normally don't have the platform to talk about Jesus to talk about Jesus. So if I can get a Jeezy, if I can get an LL, if I can get any of these secular artists, actresses, actors to talk about Jesus, then I've done my job. That is enough. And I love the fact that you said that. So that's what your music feels like, though. So your words and your music just collided into the man that you see here.
You got to understand my backstory.
Yeah.
I left hip hop at the height of my career. We had just got a deal with Def Jam. I was with Rick Ross, and Flo Rida got his deal with Atlantic. So God done snatched me out as soon as we got there. My friends thought I was crazy. He moved me to Orlando, and they was like, bro, what you doing? We just got to what we've been hustling for the last 10 years, and you going to walk away? Man, that hurted my heart to see all my friends at the award shows and buying Bentleys and, you know what I mean, stunting and living that life and taking care of their families. And God was like, not yet. And so I had to trust him through that process while I feel his presence. I had to trust him through the process to know that no matter what it looked like, he got my back. And so he didn't want nobody else to get the glory but him. So he allowed me to achieve what I'm getting now just by myself with him alone. I thank God for the relationships he's allowed me to have along the way. I just partnered with Capital and Rethink about a couple of months ago. So that's a great business venture that has helped me to just, push my career further. And man, and with people like you, just genuine people that just say, hey man, we don't care nothing about where you at on the charts. We just care that you dropping dope music, is representing the kingdom and the King of Kings, and we riding with you. So I love that.
Yeah, man, love it, love it, love it. Otis Kemp, let us know when the album drop again, and what can they pick it up at?
Man, it's dropping June. I want to say the day, but I don't want to get a day yet.
Okay.
But it's definitely dropping June, without a doubt. And man, you can just pick it up everywhere, all digital platforms. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I am Otis Kemp, and make sure you go to my YouTube, Otis Kemp, and you're going to be able to see me in a day-to-day life, me hanging out in Miami, eating conch salad.
Yes, sir. Eating good, too.
Eating good, having fun, because I believe that, you should be able to live your life like the Bible says. There's a time and season for everything, and you should be able to live your life as a kingdom believer, and guess what? Be successful. I want to be a successful believer. I don't want people to look at me and be like, I don't want to know Jesus. I want them to be like, man, what you doing? People say that to me a lot. Who you play for? And I tell them all the time, I'm on Team Jesus.
I love it. The best team you can never play for.
You understand me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, man, that's what we're doing. And I thank God for people like you and the whole team here at Praise 102, man. And you guys have really blessed my life. And I want to give you your flowers and let you know, anytime I come to the A, you already know I got to come over here and politic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, here is the one and the only Mr. Otis Kemp. Brother, thank you so much. Cannot wait to hear this full project. And when this camera go off, you about to play the new single for me.
I'm going to let you hear it. You got to get exclusive.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. It's Praise.